In the sprawling city of New York, known for its endless opportunities and relentless pace, lived a man named David. From a young age, David was captivated by stories of success. He admired tech moguls, sports legends, and music icons, believing their lives were the epitome of happiness and fulfillment. To him, success was the ultimate goal, a beacon of light promising a life free from worries. David had his own aspirations. He wanted to create a tech startup that would change the world. He envisioned himself speaking at major conferences, his face gracing the covers of business magazines, and living in a luxurious penthouse. However, as David embarked on his journey, he quickly realized that the road to success was fraught with unexpected challenges and hidden costs. His first startup, a social media platform designed to connect local communities, failed spectacularly. Despite his tireless efforts, the platform had numerous technical glitches, and David struggled to secure the necessary funding. Investors were dismissive, friends distanced themselves, and David was left grappling with self-doubt and financial strain. Undeterred, David decided to try again. He poured his savings into a new project, a cutting-edge app aimed at revolutionizing online education. This time, he worked obsessively, often sacrificing sleep, personal relationships, and his own well-being. His single-minded focus began to take a toll on his health. He started experiencing severe anxiety, insomnia, and isolation from his loved ones. Despite these sacrifices, David's hard work began to pay off. The app gained traction, attracting a substantial user base and catching the eye of investors. His company grew rapidly, and soon he was living the life he had always dreamed of. But the success came at a high cost. The relentless pressure to maintain and grow his company led to burnout. David found himself trapped in a cycle of constant stress, with no time to enjoy the fruits of his labor. The turning point came one night when David was working late at the office. He collapsed from exhaustion and was rushed to the hospital. The doctors told him that his body was under severe stress and that he needed to make significant lifestyle changes. Lying in the hospital bed, David realized that he had been chasing an illusion. The success he had dreamed of was not the glorious triumph he had imagined, but a relentless pursuit that had nearly destroyed him. David decided it was time to reassess his priorities. He began delegating more responsibilities, seeking help for his mental health, and reconnecting with friends and family. He learned that true success was not just about professional achievements, but also about maintaining a balanced and fulfilling life. He started sharing his story, speaking about the darker side of success and the importance of self-care and balance. Years later, David stood on a stage at a tech conference, not as the unstoppable entrepreneur, but as a human being who had learned from his mistakes. He spoke candidly about his journey, the toll it had taken on his health, and the lessons he had learned. Success, David said, is often portrayed as a pinnacle of happiness, but it can have a dark side. It's crucial to remember that true success includes taking care of your mental and physical well-being. The reality is, if you sacrifice everything for your dreams, you might achieve them, but at what cost? The audience, moved by his honesty, applauded loudly. David knew he had shared something valuable. It wasn't about discouraging ambition, but about promoting a healthier, more sustainable approach to achieving one's goals. As he left the stage, David felt a sense of peace. He had finally found a balance between his ambitions and his well-being. His story was no longer just about achieving success, but about understanding and navigating its complexities. And that, he realized, was the most important lesson he could share with the world.